Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news and introduce you to new projects and everything on the space. Today, we've got a few interesting subjects to go through. We've got a few good news stories to go through. And also, we're going to touch upon the NXRA exploit, guys, as well. We've seen a bounce in the market. Everything's looking like it could be on for a nice bounce here, but we'll go further into that as well. But guys, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, guys, stay active. Comments. We'll be going through a few altcoin suggestions. Anything you want to go through, I can see already in the chat. We've got Steven saying, "Is it Friday yet?" Almost free chippy Friday, and we've got Orlando here as well saying, "Hey, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining today." Let me just put out. Let me put that tweet live. Perfect. Let's go. Let's have a look at the markets, guys. Let's jump right into it. Bear with me here. Let's take a look. So we've got Bitcoin, 57,520. If we go onto the Bitcoin chart here, over on TradingView, we can see that the C is coming up towards the CME gap. We've still got the CME gap to close here, all the way up at 62,930. On Stonksy, we can see Stonksy. It's tempting to go bullish here. It may switch over to green soon. We've already got this the green indication coming up here, but it's still in a sell on Stonksy here as well. But let me know what you guys think as well. Let's take a look at the rest of the market as well. We've got Solana over at above 150 at 154 currently. We've got Ethereum 2,500. Let's have a look at the top gainers for today. There's going to be a few meme coins here, I imagine. Let's go. This should be top 100. Don't know why these ones are showing. Let me just pull that. Okay, yeah, we've got Huobi token up 24% in the last 24 hours. We've got Helium up 10%, Solana up 10% as well. Zcash, Near Protocol. Let me know if you see any of your coins on here, guys, as well. Have you got any good gainers for today? Let's have a look at the losers. So we've got Portal, yeah, minimal losses here. Lido, yeah, and then stable coins, guys. We've got Hugo in the chat as well. Hugo, how are you doing? Good to see you, my man. But as always, guys, let's have a look at Solana. I'm going to place a trade for your entertainment. I was going to go short when it was up at 153, but time's gone on a little bit. I'm still going to go short, I think, guys. Let's go 50 Solana. We'll do a small one. Let's go short, market by that. And let's check up on that at the end of the stream as well. So, yeah, let's head into the first news story of today. Let me just pull this up for you guys. Here we go. So we've got market stabilizes following the Bank of Japan's reassurance of interest rates. So the deputy governor of the Bank of Japan has sought to claim to calm the nerves of global investors by stating that the BOJ will not raise rates in a volatile market. So global stock markets have steadied after the Bank of Japan announced that they will not raise interest rates amid current financial market instability. This decision follows Tokyo's benchmark stock index, which experienced its worst point drop in history on Monday. In response to the announcement, Asian markets continued their upward trend. The Nikkei 225 climbed by 1.8%. South Korea's market rose by 2.3%, and Taiwan surged by 3.6%. These gains were driven by remarks from the Bank of Japan deputy governor, who aimed to calm investors' fears following the recent significant drop. So let's have a look at this announcement here. Let me just click through onto this. So yeah, through Bloomberg, 5 things you need to know. Start your day, Europe. No, that's just an advert, guys. Let me find. I was trying to find. Let me pull back to the story there. I think we have it here. So the cryptocurrency market did not react to the news in the same manner as Asian stocks. However, the market has rallied since Monday's sharp drop, with most assets up at least 10%. So Bitcoin is currently valued, we've seen 57,000, up from its low of 49,500 on Monday. Likewise, Ethereum is tracing the 2,500 level, up from its low of 2,112. Let me know, guys. Did you think Ethereum was going to drop below 2,000? That would have been a shock to me. We managed to keep above that. I think 2,000, below 2,000 with Ethereum would spark a bit of panic. So in the top 10, the most impressive post-crash performances have been from Solana. The asset dropped from $140 over the weekend to a low of $110. It has since recovered all of those losses and more, up 7.4% over the past 24 hours to $153. So the market analysts have weighed in on the situation. Matt Simpson, a senior market analyst at City Index, stated, "I cannot fathom why they needed to say that they won't hike rates in turbulent times, unless, of course, the goal is to signal no more hikes and to weaken the yen that they just strengthened." So a portfolio manager at Eastspring Investments acknowledged Yoshida's role in temporarily preserving the carry trade while also noting the broader market risk factors, including US economic data and Federal Reserve policies. Japan's monetary policy remains a critical component in the global markets risk structure, alongside other significant factors like the economic indicators from the United States, which heavily influence the Federal Reserve's policy decisions as the financial landscape continues to evolve. Market participants will closely monitor these developments to gauge future trends and potential impact on their investments. So yeah, it's an interesting story here. I think everyone's going to be eyes on what the Bank of Japan is doing, and the rest of Asia, like Taiwan, South Korea, etc. Everyone's going to be watching this right now. Will it go on for the rest of the month? Yes. But I'm keeping an eye on it, and I imagine lots more news stories will come out about this guy. So we'll be covering this throughout the next weeks as well. But yeah, going to keep an eye on what the Bank of Japan are doing. But the story I wanted to bring to you today, guys, was regarding NXRA. I know a lot of you are probably holders of an NXRA. It's a project that I've backed myself. The niche of real world assets, I think, is very important, and is something which cryptocurrency is, making step towards. And I believe in the future, real world assets will be a major component of cryptocurrency as well. But as we can see here from the, let me just pull this up. Let me pull it down, and then I will share this tab. Bear with me. So yeah. Okay, is that all good? Can you see that? Perfect. So yeah, here was the announcement 4 hours ago. Let me just show you what they had to say. Let me pull this down. So announcement: the team is investigating an exploit involving smart contracts containing NXRA tokens. While we are still finalizing our findings, there are already a couple of things that we can share. The NXRA token contract has already been paused. Trading is halted on decentralized exchanges, and we are working with centralized exchanges to halt trading. Everyone is advised to stop trading. We continue to investigate the exploit now, and we'll come back here ASAP with follow-up steps. Thank you for understanding and patience while we sort this out with the utmost priority. So if we have a look at the price of NXRA as well, you can see where they've paused the trading as well. But yeah, look, come down all the way from 0.6. And if we zoom out a little bit as well, NXRA has been, all the way up at, 0.1 up here. And now we're all the way down at 0.02. So this is a big shock. For those that perhaps don't know about NXRA, they've also had a similar issue going back in the past as well. They did a rebrand, a reissue of tokens. So it's not good to see, the security is gone, the trust is gone. It's going to be hard to rebuild from here. So I'm going to be keeping up with, their announcements. They made another announcement, which I'll just show you here as well, which is an update. This was an hour ago, so super recent. So we have already identified the exploit in the past hours. We have acted fast and managed to stop further damage. We have also taken the following steps. We are working with our partners at Hypernative Labs to trace the source of the exploit and have begun discussions with law enforcement. KuCoin has already suspended deposits and withdrawals with trading to halt in the next few hours. MEXC has already suspended deposits and withdrawals and halted trading. Trading on DEXs has already been halted. We have suspended bridges on NXRA bridge. As mentioned, everyone is advised to stop trading. We will continue to investigate and provide updates as we go. It looks like they perhaps don't know what's going on quite yet. So hopefully Hypernative Labs are deep into it. Perhaps they do know, they just can't announce it right yet. If we have a look at Hypernative Labs as well, so Hypernative stops zero-day cyber attacks and economic risks. We protect digital assets, protocols, and Web3 applications from significant losses. So yeah, let me know if you've been affected by the NXRA exploit as well. If I show their website, they haven't made any updates over here. But NXRA is a real-world asset token. We have designed the token economics to ensure that platform and revenue growth correlate with increased utility and demand for the NXRA token. So they haven't made any updates on their website yet. Hopefully, this is something that they can get past. I believe it was a $1.5 million exploit. But it's not so much the amounts, because the market cap of NXRA was much higher. It's more of the security and the trust there. So yeah, it's a shame to see. It's definitely a project that I was backing a lot, but unfortunately, yeah, these things do happen in crypto, guys. So always be safe. We've got Bruce here saying good day, Spud, and we've got Hugo again. Awesome. But that's all I have time for today, guys. I will check in on the live trade we've got going right now. We're in a $3 profit. I'm probably going to let that ride. I will set some take profit and perhaps a stop loss as well. I'm looking, let me just pull this up. I'm probably looking for these kind of levels at 147, 148 down here. So that's where I'll be putting my take profit. But yeah, I will keep you updated, and I will be going live tomorrow as well, guys. We have a special guest. We have Foxify joining us for the stream tomorrow. So yeah, let's get it going, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Woo!